what's up, everybody? Who do we got? We've got Not Your Everyday Streamer, Wayne, Kevin, Pizza Time, Smug Jack, Reformed Attractor, ZXT, Joseph. Who else? Kamikaze, Ellipsian's here tonight. Ellipsian, thank you for being here tonight. This idiot was here all day earlier today, and he was literally spamming the chat nonstop, and I basically couldn't stop him because I had to play the game. Tonight, it would be nice to be able to have a semblance of order here, so if you could hang around in the chat tonight, Ellipsian, I'd appreciate that. Who do we got? Genghis Khan, He Hexed, Bizarre Pronunciation, Mojito Kitty, Spoons, Eat Your Teeth, what a name, Hector, Control Alt Lin, Willow, Snake Sauce is here, Daz Auto Chick is here, Eddie's here. How y'all doing tonight? Emperor Ferbs, what's up? How you doing? Satan, good evening, Satan. It's good to have you. Welcome to a late night chill stream with Phil, where we're going to explore some indies. We're going to give Dredge a second chance because we didn't even get to the horror of Dredge when we played it back on Thursday. And we're going to try a couple of other games tonight to see if we can get something to stick and be good for our schedule. Right? We're trying to find some new games because now we've wrapped up quite a few, including Apex Legends, Pokemon Legends, ZA, as well as Clair Obscur. We got Hollow Knight. That's a good one. Street Fighter 6 is doing well in the schedule, right? But now we're looking for some other good stuff, some other stuff to put into this rotation, and we got to find some games, all right? Let's go. What do you mean no lights tonight? I'm in a office. These are all the lights behind me. Do you not see them? How can you not see the lights behind me? That's crazy. This is supposed to be like a golden sheen style lighting for High Guard, although I don't think I'm ever playing High Guard again after earlier today. It was pretty bad. Not gonna lie. I mean, not bad, but it was just mid. So mid that, like, who would ever play it again? It has to have something that stands out and is original and good, and it has absolutely nothing. It looks like they just copied other people's ideas and glued them together and made a game for the sake of making a game rather than a game that's fun or unique in any way. It just, like, is so unnecessary. And I think at this point, what we need to start doing is calling out game developers that just make a game for no purpose. Does it have a good story? No. Are the gameplay elements addictive or fun? No. Are the heroes unique? No. Is there anything in this game that's special? No. So why did you make it? Why did you make this game? Are you that bored with your life? You have nothing to do? Stop. Stop making unnecessary games. Make something that's worthwhile to everyone so we'll play it and want it and like it. Yikes. Okay. A tax write-off game? I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? I think this is the first major game that studio made, so that would be a pretty bad idea for a tax write-off your first game. You'd actually want to do something good first, I think, before you're writing off stuff for your taxes. Just saying. A lot of Japanese pro wrestlers do. They have these, like, theme songs that are super epic with lyrics and stuff. It almost looks like an old school anime theme song. But the thing is, how can I say? It's not for a Japanese audience only. And the thing is, if you don't know, okay, Street Fighter 6 is insanely huge and popular in Japan. So they're treating it a lot of the times like it is only for Japan, but it's not. So it's really annoying that they had this theme song that the rest of the world hated. Like, Japanese people like it. The rest of the world think the song is awful. So I think what happened is they got such negative feedback about said song. They ran to change the song and knew that they had this remix on the back burner. And they said, let's just use this. So now we have another song for Alex instead, which people will like. There you go. At least that's what I think. Oh, by the way, so moderators on the YouTube side, all right, Ellipsian and Ferbs or anyone else that's watching, if you see fake subs come in, like just happened, all you have to do before you do a single thing, you click on the 3 dots that's next to the fake subs that came in the chat, and you hit remove. If you do that, all the fake subs will not get into the feed and pop up on screen, making them completely worthless. Because that's all they want to do is they want to get these pop-ups and get attention. You see what I did? It's not popping up on stream. You notice that? So first I hit remove, then I banned them, and because of that, none of it popped up, and all that interference that we would have had is gone. Okay? There's nothing you could do about the chat. Sadly, the chat will always be spammed Like, there's nothing you can do there, but you can actually prevent those fake subs from hitting the feed so that they don't inundate the stream, okay? Just a little something I've learned in my experience here messing with this stuff. So this is a given now. All you have to remove first, ban second, and that'll fix the problem. No, I've never played Sonic Rivals, Willow. Okay. Why do people gift fake subs? Because they get attention doing it, and basically it fills up the subscriber base. So that, for example, let's say, for example, you are a fan of my content and you were thinking of subscribing tonight legit and supporting the channel. Someone gives you a fake sub worth like a quarter of a penny, and now you can't subscribe. So now I get a quarter of a penny instead of the actual $3 to $4 I would have gotten from your real sub. And when they hand out all the subs, what happens is now someone else wants to legitimately gift subs. Well, everyone already has one. So now there's no one for a gifted sub to go to. And again, I'm out support because of these people abusing the system. So that's why they do it. What's up, stepdad? How you doing, man? Good to see you tonight. Oh no, they're never going to patch it. This has been going on for ages. This has been going on for several years, and they never improved it. So if YouTube was going to fix it, they would have by now. They just don't care. They legit don't give a crap. So they just continue to have this loophole and get people get screwed over for income. They don't give a shit about it. So, okay. All right, we got a few minutes to hang out before we begin tonight. We are going to start with Dredge tonight. Edit the game, mod the game, be a different experience this time around. By the way, Dunsfelter, if you haven't noticed what's going on, the bots are all exposing themselves in the kick chat now. So when you see one of these pop-ups pop up there, just go ahead and ban that person, and then it'll actually trigger the next person to ban. And I've already done about 15, and it's working nicely here. So these idiots can't just destroy the chat spamming later. In fact, we might have actually calmed it down because I just banned about 15 bots, and now they stopped. Did you see that? So we might actually have a good thing here. Bathroom. So if I have to use a bathroom again later tonight, you won't see it. You know, that's why, I mean, a lot of other streamers, they cross over and they eat meals on stream, they eat snacks on stream, and I don't do that. So that's why I'm actually able to avoid it. Perfect. Ellipsian, good work. That was excellent. Absolutely perfect, Ellipsian. Good work, man. See how it worked? See, there's no pop-ups? That's how we got to handle it from now on, and we should tell all the mods about this, that if you see the fake subs, immediately remove it and then ban after, and you won't get all that problem. It actually will negate the monstrous amount of pop-ups that happen. Every once in a while, a few will get through the cracks, and there's nothing you can do about that. But as long as you get it relatively quickly, it usually won't pop up. I'm hoping that's the last one. No. Now, see, now a few got through the cracks, dang it. So if YouTube hands them out, like, super fast, then a few are going to get through the cracks, and there's nothing you can do. The thing is, I just don't want it to be popped up all night. Here's actually what I'll do. I'll turn it off for a second. A lot of the times, also, when you turn off the pop-ups, and then if you turn them back on, they stop. Where the hell, oh, God, where are the pop-ups? I have to find it. Here it is. There we go. Okay. So we have a gifted sub from Stepdad. Thank you to your future stepdad for the gifted. I appreciate that very much. And then there were 5 gifted subs from Extra Bondage. Thank you to Extra Bondage for 5 subs tonight. Over on Kick, I really appreciate that support. Thank you, thank you. For the record, Ellipsian, you did it right. It's that sometimes they go through quickly and there's nothing you can do. So we got this guy quick, but then sadly it still went through and a bunch of people, the pop-ups are still going. Very annoying. Okay. Okay. Very good. Okay. Let's start getting set up for Dredge, because that's what we're doing first. We're going to play more Dredge for about another 30 minutes and see if the game gets any better. I would love interactions and feedback during this first 30. And then when we finish Dredge, we'll do a poll. That'll determine the next game, and then we'll do another one after. So we're going to do 3 games total tonight. But the thing is, I've heard so many people praise Dredge, saying it's a really good game. Yeah. What's up, Alex from Phoenix? How are you tonight? Again, I would ask moderators, please keep an eye on the chats tonight on both Kick and YouTube. This guy has been coming by with upwards of 20 to 40 different bot accounts every single stream and has been spamming the chats incessantly. So we do need some help with moderation. Earlier today, the High Guard stream was a nightmare where I was trying to play and juggled moderation at the same time, and it doesn't really work. So it would be great to be able to do better tonight. Spedgy, thank you for $27.99 Canadian. And he says T2. T2 will be in the polls tonight, Spedgy, for sure. 100%. In fact, let me see. Hold on now, because now the leaderboard, excuse me, the pop-ups are different now. Hold on, I screwed it up. Let me find it. Here it is, tip pop-up. There it is. Okay. Yeah, it's the pop-ups are all screwed up. As you can see, the troll screwed it up. So there's no pop-ups right now. We got to wait for these stupid fake gifteds to calm down so that we can turn pop-ups back on again. But thank you, Spedgy. Let's see what that is worth. But yes, Terminator 2, we are putting into the poll tonight. That is $20 and 40 cents. Thank you, Spedgy. Here we go. Big contribution from Spedgy tonight. Thank you so much. Okay. You got LTG emotes there, Dunsfelter. That's funny. You got gifted some. Okay. All righty. All right, let's get set up. Thank you for the early support, everyone. I appreciate that. Now let me turn on the audio over here. Crap, it desynced. All right, hold on.